Hi everyone, welcome to the next section of this lesson. In this video we're going to look at how to reduce or shrink a logical volume partition. Alright, so let's look at the logical volumes that we have here. Alright, so we have 7 gig logical volume for the Technic 2 logical volume. Alright, so we're going to reduce this to 2 gig. Alright, and you should also know that before you reduce the logical volume, you should always ensure that the size of the data on that logical volume is not up to the size that you want to remove from the logical volume. Alright, so this is what I mean. For example, if I do my df-h, alright, and if my used size is, for example, 2 gig, and I want to reduce this logical volume, alright, to 1 gig, I'm of course going to lose data, so that is not advisable. Alright, so and most times it is not even advisable to always reduce the logical volume, but in the advent that you don't have any other choice than to do that, make sure that you check the used size before you reduce the logical volume. Alright, so now we're going to reduce this logical volume to 2 gig. And to do that, well, we need to first of all unmount the LV partition of our system. Okay, so we're going to unmount /Victor, which is also attached to this logical volume. Okay, so to do that, we're going to do umount /Victor. Umount. Alright, so that is done. Let's verify. So that's it's not mounted anymore. So the next thing we need to do is to do a file system check using the FSCK to be sure the drive is healthy and will survive a shrink. And to do that, we use the command into FSCK, alright, followed by the device, which is the logical volume. Alright, so we can see that it is clean. Okay, let's use the -F option, the first option as well. Alright, so pass 1, pass 2, pass 3, pass 4, pass 5. Alright, this is fine. Alright, so it is not a best practice to continue with the file system reduction if 1 out of the 5 file system checks fails. Alright, so but this is okay. Now we can reduce the size. Okay, so to reduce the size, I'm going to use the command resize. We need to reduce the file system first. Alright, we need to reduce the file system to the desired size we want to reduce the logical volume to. Okay, so I'm going to use this command to reduce the file system. Alright, so I'm going to reduce it to 2 gig. Okay, so now that I've done that, I'm now going to reduce the logical volume size to the desired size I want to reduce it to, which is, I'm going to use the LV reduce command to do that. I want to reduce this to 2 gig, followed by the device. Okay. Yes. Alright, so you can now see that the logical volume has been resized. I can verify, alright, by doing, of course, if I do LVS, you can see that it is now 2 gig. And if I do, of course, LSBLK, where is the second one? Alright, so you can see that it is now 2 gig. Alright, so if I do df-h as well too, oh, it's now we unmounted this, so we need to mount it back. Alright, so to mount it back, we use the command, of course, mount /dev technique 2, alright, on /Victor. Alright, so if I do df-h, now you can see that it is now 2 gig. Okay, so this is how you're going to reduce or shrink a logical volume in Linux. And quick one, if you're going to be writing the RHCSA 8 exam or the SUSE Linux exam or the LF6 exam, you can come to this website and scroll down to the end of the chapter. At the end of every chapter, there's always an exam practice question, all right? Or you go to the top of the website and you click on the exam practice questions of the exam that you want to write. We always update this website from time to time with updated questions, so it is better you subscribe to the YouTube channel or you subscribe to our newsletter on the website so that you can always get updated. All right, so thank you for watching, and please subscribe to this channel. Bye for now.